Hello, welcome to the daily English news program on Azərbaycan Television with the major developments of the day. I am your host, Ilham Məmmədov. The official opening ceremony of the 240-megawatt QSC-Abşeron wind power plant constructed by Saudi Arabia's Aqua Power was held on January 8th at the Gülistan Palace in Baku. President Ilham Aliyev delivered a speech at the event.
In his speech, President Ilham Aliyev expressed his warm greetings and highlighted the significance of the day for Azerbaijan, marking the commissioning of the QSC-Abşeron wind power plant. The head of state noted that this 240-megawatt facility would enhance the country's energy capacity and contribute to its overall development. Recalling the plant's foundation-laying ceremony in January 2022, President Ilham Aliyev acknowledged the extensive work carried out over the years and thanked the investors, particularly Aqua Power, for their contributions. The head of state emphasized that this was Aqua Power's first renewable energy project in Azerbaijan and welcomed the company's broader plans, which are fully supported by the government. President Ilham Aliyev also recognized Power China's role as the general contractor and expressed confidence in the successful implementation of the company's future projects in Azerbaijan. Acknowledging the professionalism of Azerbaijan's energy specialists, the head of state underlined that integrating renewable energy into the national grid requires high expertise and significant investment. The head of state further noted that both foreign and local investors are increasingly engaging in renewable energy projects, including solar power plants under construction in various regions, particularly in the liberated territories. Emphasizing that the modernization of Azerbaijan's energy system has been a strategic priority, the head of state stated that the country's generation capacity has nearly tripled over the past 2 decades. President Ilham Aliyev stressed that the energy security is ensured through the parallel development of traditional and renewable energy sources, citing recently commissioned solar and wind power plants and major projects currently under construction. Looking ahead, the head of state pointed to plans for establishing Azerbaijan's first battery energy storage system with a capacity of 250 megawatts and called on foreign investors to participate in future storage projects. President Ilham Aliyev invited international and local investors to invest in renewable energy, data centers, and other energy-intensive industries, highlighting Azerbaijan's strong financial position, political stability, and favorable investment climate. Concluding the address, the head of state reaffirmed Azerbaijan's reputation as a reliable and responsible energy partner and emphasized the state's unwavering commitment to protecting foreign investments. President Ilham Aliyev congratulated all those involved in QSC-Abşeron wind power plant and wished the station success in its operations. The meeting then was addressed by Nasser Al-Qahtani, Assistant Minister of Energy for Electricity Affairs of Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Liu Mei, Ambassador of the People's Republic of China to Azerbaijan, and Mohammed Abu Nayan, founder and chairman of the Board of Directors of Aqua Power. A short video presentation on the QSC-Abşeron wind power plant project was then screened for the attendees. President of the Republic of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev and Mohammed Abu Nayan, founder and chairman of the Board of Directors of Aqua Power, officially commissioned the 240-megawatt QSC-Abşeron wind power plant. It should be noted that nearly 37 hectares of land have been allocated for renewable energy purposes for the construction of the power plant, including 14.2 hectares in the Abşeron district and 22.6 hectares in the QSC district. Under the project, a total of 37 wind turbines, each with a capacity of 6.5 megawatt, have been installed, 12 in Abşeron and 25 in QSC, along with measurement and monitoring stations and bird protection systems. Approximately $340 million in foreign investment has been attracted for the implementation of the project. The plant's annual electricity generation is expected to reach around 1 billion kilowatt hours, which will allow for savings of 220 million cubic meters of natural gas and prevent the emission of more than 400,000 tons of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere each year. The project's main contractor is Power China Huadong Engineering Corporation Limited, a subsidiary of China's Power China Group. The ceremony concluded with a commemorative group photograph.
The implementation of the Amnesty Act within the framework of the Year of Constitution and Sovereignty continues. According to the information of the Ministry of Justice, the amnesty was applied to 3,846 convicts on a nationwide scale, including Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic between December 22, 2025 and January 7, 2026. The demographic breakdown shows that 3,625 men, 210 women and 11 minors benefited from the amnesty. The first meeting of the Council of the Reform of the Armenian Apostolic Church took place. Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan announced this. During the meeting, the directions of the church reforms in line with the principles and goals outlined in the release statement and the future workload were discussed. It should be noted that the established council and implemented reforms are taking place at the backdrop of the church-government confrontation. Nikol Pashinyan said on numerous occasions that he is targeting Catholicos of all Armenians, Kirkin II. Iran's foreign ministry released a statement in connection with the policy pursued by the United States towards Iran. The ministry strongly condemned this position and assessed it as an interference into Iran's internal affairs. The statement said that Iran, in accordance with the principles enshrined in its constitution, recognizes peaceful protests and spares no effort in addressing the legitimate demands of the people within the framework of the law. Highlighting the impact of economic sanctions, the minister said a significant portion of these problems stems from the all-out economic and financial war waged by the United States against the Iranian people through illegal and unjust sanctions. It should be noted that the U.S. President Donald Trump said if the protesters are to be killed in Iran, they will help them. In the meantime, the scale of the protests in Iran is getting bigger. According to the human rights organizations operating in Iran, during the rallies which took place in 92 cities, at least 2,217 people were detained and 38 were pronounced dead. Out of those who died, 34 were protesters, 4 were representatives of the law enforcement agencies. U.S. President Donald Trump on Wednesday signed a presidential memorandum directing government agencies to withdraw from 66 international organizations that the administration argued are no longer serving American interests. The memorandum orders all executive departments and the agencies to cease participating in and funding 35 non-United Nations organizations and 31 UN entities that operate contrary to the U.S. national interests, security, economic prosperity, or sovereignty. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, in his statement, called these organizations as redundant, ineffective, or misaligned with the U.S. interests. That was all for the day. Thank you for watching us and stay tuned not to miss the next edition of our program.